Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Last question I want to do from your homework is on page 47. It's number 13, and it's B. And what they're going to do is they're going to give us some information. They're going to tell you that the limit as x approaches 4 of f of x equals 3. So that's a given. And then they're going to say, please evaluate the limit as x approaches 4 of f of x squared minus x squared over top of f of x plus 4. Nope, plus x. And they're going to say, using limit properties. What that means is that we cannot use mega property 1 or mega property 2. You must only use the properties that we developed with limits that are very, very straightforward, that everyone agrees with, that almost come with no proof at all because they're just that basic, that they just make perfect sense. So we got to work through this. So what you have here is you have the limit of a quotient. So your first step is to use the fact that a limit of a quotient is going to be the limit of, sorry, I spoke too soon. The limit of a quotient is going to be equal to the quotient of the limits. So what's happened here is this is the limit of, if you think about this, this was the limit of a over b, and I've changed it to the limit of a over the limit of b. So now the next step is I have the limit of a sum, and the limit, oh sorry, here's the limit of a sum, here's the limit of a difference. So the limit of two things being subtracted is equal to the limit of the first one, subtract the limit of the second one. And the way to say that is the limit of the difference is equal to the difference of the limits. And this one is the limit of a sum is equal to the sum of the limits. So we take the limit of the first one and we add it to the limit of the second one. This has now gone down to as far as it can go. That is very simple. As x approaches 4, x is approaching 4. That's what it means. So that's going to approach 4. This is the limit that approaches 4 of f of x. Oops, I lost a squared, I think. I need a squared there. Yep. Okay, but this one, this is the limit as x approaches 4 of f of x. And we know that that equals, they've told us up here, that that equals 3. So that's going to be approaching 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the limit as x approaches 4 of f of x, and I'm going to say that the limit of a power is the power of the limit. And I'm going to do the same thing again over here. And I'm going to get 3 plus 4 on the bottom. Okay, so now this one. This I know what it is. This is 3. And this one I know what it is. This is 4. So now I've got 3 squared minus 4 over 3 plus 4. So I guess I get 9 minus 4 over top of 7. And I get 5 over 7, which is the answer to that limit. If I know that the limit as x approaches 4 of f of x is 3, and I did it using only limit properties. And this is the way that you'll be expected to do it whenever a question says, please evaluate using limit properties. We have to stay away from the mega limit. Okay, there you go. That's it.